Up next on the Midlife Mafia Podcast.
My Peloton's still holding all my blankets. My treadmill is good for my dog. And I ain't fucking walking at 10 o'clock at night by myself in Staten Island where the raccoons. I don't mind if I was with somebody, but I'm not going to walk alone. I'm scared. They're crazy.
The animals?
No, the people.
Welcome to the Midlife Mafia Podcast. My name is Christy. What does your midlife self-image look like?
Hey, I'm Marietta, and I'm on Mounjaro, Ozempic, metformin, and phentermine. And I'm the only person on the planet gaining weight. Go figure.
Wow.
And you have diabetes for this?
I sure do.
Really?
I do.
Yeah, but
Type
her
2.
A1C is perfect.
Perfection.
Then it's working.
It is.
Score.
I'm just fat as fuck.
No, you're not. I'm Elle, and I can't check my image because my phone is dead, wherever it is.
She lost it again.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's like a virginity. She keeps losing and losing.
Again and again and again. The Midlife Mafia is an experience geared toward women over 40. We are going to make you feel powerful and enlightened and excited about the woman that you are and the woman that you will be, because life is so much more. There's so much more ahead of us. We're three very different women. Very.
Extremely.
And we're putting the Gen X spin on midlife from both ends of the Gen X spectrum. So we're going to talk about things like women's health and relationships and children and all that good stuff. Some things that maybe mom forgot to tell you about.
Even sex.
Like some of the really, really good stuff. We'll get into that. Definitely promise. Midlife is a time of reflection. It's a time of change. But most importantly, it is a time of growth because we get to use our past experiences to guide us into our future, because we have learned things, we have those experiences, and we have so many more to come. So what do we think of ourselves? We are changing, and that's what we're talking about today. Your self-image. It's such an important part of you, and it's such an interesting time in midlife because it's a transitional period where you are changing on the inside and on the outside, and you need to reconcile that somehow. So when was the last time you felt like amazing?
This
Right
morning.
before the podcast.
That's good.
Amazing. Well, we feel amazing until we saw ourselves on the podcast. Yes. But
I didn't know so many
when.
chins can go on one face.
I mean, I know that my appearance changed maybe like in the last 5 years. It's gotten old.
It changes.
It got fucking
It got old. It got old.
I'm old.
But you're always, you're young though. You're one of the, you know how everyone's got their own different thing, like, like my sister decided to let her hair grow gray because she was still getting carded. She still looked like a kid, and I thought it was just me who always
I
thought
would
she
give
was
anything to get carded.
perpetually 12. You could get carded. You got
Sometimes.
that young.
Well, when we went shopping one time, I went to BJ's, but I went home, I showered, I put sweatpants on, no makeup, my hair back, and they asked, am I buying my mother's stuff too? She was dead.
I was like, well, if I had a baby at 11, then yeah.
Oh, I almost did.
I smiled the whole way out of BJ's. I smiled.
And it's one of the, how you know that you look different because you don't really notice the little changes. And when you don't see someone in a long time, they notice because they haven't seen you in a long time. And they say, wow, you lost weight, which means you must think I'm a fucking huge whale every time you last saw me, because every time you see me now, I lost weight.
I would kill for that. You know what they do? They tell everybody around me, wow, you lost weight. And I'm like,
No,
why don't you just fucking say it? You gained weight. You lost weight and you gained it. I used to actually look in this mirror in my house and say, wow, it must have been one of those magical mirrors. Because after seeing what I saw, I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't even want to do this.
The camera adds to you,
It adds 60 pounds. Maybe 70.
You know what I did? Here's one of the lessons, though, I learned about self-image, because I've always been very conscious of my weight, like all girls are that are, not a twig. That's what we're socialized to think. And for my wedding video, and they played my wedding video, like the engagement video, they played at my wedding during the cocktail hour on screening. And I made the guy put don't forget the camera adds 10 pounds on the bottom of the screen that played during
That's
the whole
funny,
time.
though.
And he didn't want to do it because he goes, no, we don't need to do that. But since I was the bride, you have to
do whatever you want.
Right.
Well, when I got married, I looked like I was two of me.
You were pregnant.
No, well, I was, but very early. I just looked like there were two of me under my gown. That's how big
Sorry. I thought you were pregnant.
I was pregnant, but very, very early. There was, I don't know. I think I went to get my wedding dress all by myself. I picked it, then my family came, and they were like, yeah, that's nice. I mean, I wish they would have
So
told
they
me.
just said, yeah, that's nice.
You should get married on the beach so they could harpoon you. I mean, really.
Oh, my God.
Really.
Every bride is beautiful.
Nah.
Well,
I'll show you some wedding photos later. I was beautiful, but I couldn't believe how much of me there was.
I think it's all about you have to get the mental part to accept the physical part because you are who you are.
I think if somebody feels confident about how they look, then they're okay. You know, I mean, again, there are sometimes I get dressed up and I do my hair and I'm like, bitch is fine. You know, and then there are other times that I look at and I'm like, oh my God, I took all the mirrors down in my house. There's only one in Sean's room.
do you think like sometimes with at this point in like the age group that we're in, that's when it has to do with the hormones and everything also to look in the mirror because you just don't feel good. You know, sometimes when you have your period, you don't feel like
Go ahead,
feel
say
bloated.
it. Period. What's that? You could say
You
it.
don't know anymore, but
Sorry.
but I'm saying like when you feel bloated and you just
Right.
don't feel good. So like sometimes there's like that 1 week out of the month that you just don't feel great.
Right. You feel like shit.
Right. So sometimes we look at ourselves and we're just like, ugh.
Like,
know?
when I was pregnant, some people are glowing. I was perspiring. I was not glowing. I was miserable
Well, not
as
you can't say in the beginning of it.
Towards
the end, it gets rough.
my whole thing.
Well, because you had,
All
like,
my pregnancies were
falls.
amazing.
You had a full baby too, and August was rough.
Tell me something that you like about yourself. What do you think is your best feature?
I have nice hair. And I have a really awesome personality. Everybody wants to be my friend. I want to be my friend. I used to feel
How many years
amazing.
ago was this? This was last month?
In my 30s.
Yeah.
Even in my 20s.
30s were great, right?
30s were freaking
Yeah.
amazing. I mean, I was a mother to 3 already in the 30s, but
in the 30s was much better.
I didn't care that much. I worked. I took care of my children. I did what I had to do. I took care of myself. Now it gets to the point that I'm coming home at 11 o'clock at night sometimes from work, and hopefully my makeup lasts to the next day because I'm freaking tired. I don't want to do it again.
So you don't have any nice feature.
No, she just does. She has a nice nose. She has nice hair.
I do. My ears don't stick out. So, I mean, that's something to be grateful for.
Yeah.
I was a smoker for a long time, hence why I have the smoker's line.
I was going to say you don't have them. So I
feel like I
which
do.
is another
She's got
bonus.
Botox in the bottle.
I do have Botox in a bottle. And I forgot the name of it, but it's amazing. I'll let you know next episode.
There's always something there, and there's an entire industry that preys on our insecurities. They're going to sell us anything you want. They're going to sell it to you, and they're going to tell you that it works, and you're going to buy it all. When I started having symptoms of menopause, or it turned out to be whatever perimenopause, I bought everything, because I was so miserable. Oh my God.
Herbal.
I bought Joy in a bottle, liquid drops. I don't even know what I was doing.
I can buy Joy in a bottle.
So do I, and I bought it, and I was like, "Where's the joy?" But I think, but we all know, like it's you're gonna change. Your hormones are changing. You're at 20, you're gonna look different than at 40, and at 40, you're gonna look different than at 60. So, what are you gonna do to make yourself feel better? Like how invested are you? Like how miserable are you to act on it? Because I think you're wonderful that you have to do.
Aww,
really, don't you? She's like, you're hilarious.
Full of shit.
Oh, shut up.
Listen, I would like to. I even with work, I'm not. I hope nobody sees this, but I'm not as confident as I act when I'm at work because you have to put on a front for the job I do. I mean. Again, my personality is not fake. My personality is real. I laugh about everything. I joke about everything. I mean, I've been through enough in my life that's all I have left is laughter and joking.
What more is there? Laughter and love. That's like the name of the game.
But every day I go to work and I say, you know what? I'm going to go home tonight and I'm going to walk. I'm going to open my treadmill. I'm going to go on my Peloton. My Peloton's still holding all my blankets that have to dry. My treadmill is good for my dog because she loves to sleep on it. And I ain't fucking walking at 10 o'clock at night by myself in Staten Island where the raccoons and the little, what are they called? What are those things called?
Possums?
The possums are going to get me.
There's one that always greets me by my house.
Very cute, those possums.
I don't mind if I was with somebody, but I'm not going to walk alone. I'm scared. They're crazy.
The animals?
No, the people.
Oh, you're one of them.
The people.
I'm fucking nuts, but
So-
I joined the gym 2 years ago. Guess how many times I went to LA Fitness? 0.
In what, a year?
2 years.
2 years?
And then I'm doing Crunch. Ask me how many times I went there. 0.
Well, that's how they make their money. They sign you up because you're not going to go, and then the people
They
who
make
go.
sure they give you the discounts because they know you're not going to go, but they'll still make money off you.
But I remember when one of the plus-size clothing stores for women put out their line of bikinis, and everyone was, it was split, not everyone, but I am proud of women to be in a place where we can be like, fuck yeah, I'm wearing this, I'm wearing this, and I don't care, you're not there.
No, I would wear a bathing suit. I mean, I wouldn't wear an old person's bathing suit. I wear a
what is an
tankini.
old
I would
person's
wear
What
a
is
bathing
an
tube.
old person's baby?
Like a dress. I don't do that.
Bloomers?
Yeah, well,
bloomers.
bloomers. But I don't like bathing suit dresses, So I'll wear a tankini with a little skirt, like the bathing suit skirts. I could swim all day in my
Perception.
pool by myself. As long
Right.
as I'm gonna buy that new thing that I showed you.
I know.
It's a remote control recliner for the pool, and you just, if your phone rings or you want your drink, you just shimmy over, and I'm like, oh, that's so exciting! I can't wait to
You sure
get
you're not
it.
going to get electrocuted?
I hope not. I actually thought about that today. I'm spending all this money on my pool because there's so many problems with it, and my pool guy's been in my house for about 2 weeks now.
Is he cute?
He's Javier. He's following us. I love him. But he even made himself at home. He goes, I leave my doors open for him. He'll get himself a beer or water, whatever. And I'm saying, I hope I have time because my kids are grown. And Michael's leaving to go to college. Sean never uses the pool, so it's really for me. So I really hope I have time to go in it.
You got to make time. Oh my God, that look! Somebody help! I want to
Time,
crawl
I
under
wish.
my chair.
But they go in. The kids use it.
No, I just said Sean barely uses it. He didn't last year because he worked in the schools. So now he's graduating at the end of September. He's in Lincoln Tech. He's graduating, and maybe he'll use it. But they're getting older. Nobody really. I have this big pool, and I sit there by myself like an idiot.
Make yourself, force yourself to make time for yourself.
Yeah,
Maybe that'll be, because
Between showings.
between showings. Can I just tell you a very funny story? So last summer, I spent a lot of time in my pool. My brain fog. I turn around and make all these appointments, and I'm in the pool, and I get a phone call. Hi, we're here. Now I'm soaking wet. Hair's wet. I'm in the pool. I'm relaxing. I'm drinking. I had a fucking Uber to the appointment in a bathing suit, in a cover-up, because there was no way I was canceling that.
Did you sell it?
I don't remember. All I remember is going looking like a wet dog. And I couldn't even drive because I had a couple of...
Yeah.
and that's confidence right there. You went,
You didn't do your makeup.
You're
no
right.
Uber, nothing.
right. I remember thinking I will never leave my house without eyeliner. Like God, I would never. Now it's like, what?
I don't
Good
care.
for you.
I don't care.
You just have to,
I explained that I forgot the appointment. I was in my pool. She goes, we could have rescheduled. I said, you just told me you were going on vacation tomorrow. There was no way I rescheduling that. No way.
so the name of the game, I think, is to have your insides match your outsides, to accept what you have and not try to be who you're not, because that'll just frustrate you. Like some people, I know people, one of the big things, and there's a whole industry around it, is fighting how we look, making our self-image be such that it doesn't reflect how we really look, and we have to change it. We have to get rid of any of these signs
I
of
think the older
aging.
you get, you don't care as much.
Or you ultra care, because there's a lot of plastic
Some people
surgeons out
do
there,
it.
and there's a
Well-
lot of Botox out there, and there's a lot of all that stuff out there that's geared towards us. We're the target market of people who are trying to look like we don't look anymore.
I love my Botox in a bottle. I'm the only asshole that will sit there and fan herself after putting it on. Did you remember last week? I put my cover up on first, and then I saw some lines and wrinkles. I was like, let me use it. And I
I'm
did
like,
it,
it's
and I
not gonna
looked like a
work right away.
raccoon. I looked like a raccoon.
Who does that?
I'm an idiot.
I get discouraged when I look and I see that I don't look good in the clothes that I used to love.
I'm with you. I can't even button this anymore. I had to put a body shaper underneath.
You're not supposed to.
Everybody's self-conscious about something. You know, I have a lot of confidence, but I look at my hands and I say, oh, when did they get old? And then I thought about the surgery on that.
No, it's Botox. It's hand Botox. Yeah. It's $500 a hand. I thought about it too.
I mean, it's well worth it.
Yeah, I don't need to pay rent or
My hands
eat or
don't
anything.
look old. They're just fat.
No, they look old, Hans.
No, they don't. Oh my God.
You're gonna make me have hand surgery now?
But I don't even know, this summer, for example, I don't know what to do about the whole short situation. I would never not wear shorts in the summer. I was one of those kids that wore them the second that the temperature got even remotely close to being shorts weather. My parents had to actually put a number on it. They were like, you cannot wear shorts till it's 80 degrees. So I would wait till it was 80 degrees so I could wear shorts. Now I look in the mirror and I'm like, holy crap. That's not how I used to look in shorts.
I wear dresses and stuff, and I don't care. I got to be honest. I don't have cellulite. I don't. On my legs, I don't. I have them on my arms.
Stop looking.
I have them here.
I'm not looking at hers. She's covered up.
I have my fat arms. I'm going to start lifting weights, though. I think I'm going to do that.
Let me tell you something.
My arms.
When I was working out, one of the most satisfying parts of your body that you can work out are your arms because you see the results right away. It doesn't take that long for your arms to get toned for whatever reason, and it lasts a long time.
All you have to do is work.
So 2 years ago, I had a personal trainer.
Target your
and
areas.
I felt like $1 million. I really did.
So that was your best time.
Yeah. I'm going to call him again. Chris, do you plan on changing anything?
What do I need to change?
I fucking hate her. Would you, if there was something you would change, would you?
You'd buy all this stupid shit too. You have a Peloton that you don't use.
No, I sold it. No, weight, I guess, but I'm not really dedicated to it. And I said my style, but that didn't work out for me. So
she's the only person that could pay a lot of money and get booted off the stylist website.
She's hard to work with.
3 different stylists won't work with me. So that didn't happen.
And what do you think the common denominator is in that?
It's not me. It's not me. But if you're styling me, I still have to like what I'm gonna wear.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the first one I really didn't. The stuff was just not me.
So all you have to say is I don't like this style.
But I did, and that didn't work out well.
How did you say it? Fuck you.
I just said I don't like any of them. But when she said, "Do you like them?" No, I don't. Then I went to the next one. That one I told them they were a fucking idiot. I said that's not. I told you, all I want is certain outfits.
You want to be able to put your shirt to your pants and your shoes and your bag.
I do things to enjoy in life, and that's one of them where I don't want to have to worry about what I'm going to wear. Coming to work, trying to be a little more professional but casual at the same time.
Business casual.
Right, business casual. So instead I'll wear something that just says the name of the business on it, and that's it. But I wanted to, a few things, and then, when I was starting that other thing with the consultant and stuff like that, I said, I'm going to have to go sit with all these younger people and do, Thank God I'm mostly on Zoom, and I didn't take the full position, but sometimes, I'm nice from here up.
Yeah.
I wanted just certain outfits. I just wanted certain things.
And you didn't think you could pick them out yourself, or you just
No,
have time?
I don't. I want the tailor to work with them, everything to be perfect. When you're plus size and then you want things to be fitted a certain way, it's very difficult.
I agree.
Is it?
So
when
it's
you're
hard
any
to shop.
size.
So no, you can't really you can't go to the store and just put pants on.
No, because I'm
Doesn't work
short.
that way.
I'm short, so I could never.
So the short and then the plumpiness does not work together. And then in the straight leg, your pants become bigger, your legs become bigger, and I think that your appearance looks bigger that way. So
So you buy regular clothes and you have them tailored to fit what you.
Right, but you're really redoing the entire outfit.
Kinda.
Right. So it's but the stylist would know how
Exactly.
that looks. So that's what was the whole point of it. A stylist would say, you can wear that. They could build my confidence a little bit more with that too. But I said no floral arrangements. No, I don't like certain things.
No hats with bananas and grapes.
Yeah, I'm going to be a fucking billboard. Nothing like that. I gave the very good budget, very easy for you to shop at that budget.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. So I guess I do it myself. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I like that too. I want to be professional. I'm a realtor, and I want to dress the part.
You don't want to look like you're 100.
I don't want to look like I'm 100 because I think I'm still cool.
You don't want to look like your perception of your grandmother when you were 14.
No, my grandmother dressed okay.
My grandmother...
And where would she wear?
Right, but like, you have to do certain things. You go to meet people, you got to look professional.
Yes.
I want to maybe buy another office or do something. So sometimes you meet somebody and you're like, oh, look, you look a bum in sneakers, this and that. Appearance matters, whether you think in business.
No,
it doesn't.
it does. It always does.
And I told you that from the beginning. You may think you buy an expensive car, this and that. There's reasons for it. Sometimes the appearance does matter. People do take you seriously when you go and sell a house. Look, that woman's successful. You go to that house, and people believe like that, whether it's true or not. Because I know plenty of rich people that drive hoopties. You understand?
It's true.
You have to play the part.
Play
the part.
But I also know that if I walk into a home to sell it and I'm dressed up and I feel confident, my buyers...
Like if you feel good, you act well. Yes?
You act different.
Yeah,
you act different.
But then there's another, and I remember when I went to one of my kids' kindergarten orientation, whatever. They started kindergarten. You go and you meet the teacher, parent, whatever. And the teacher is wearing flip-flops and sweatpants and some kind of T-shirt, and I was like, I am not like. I took way more effort to get dressed for that than she did. And my friend goes, yeah, but those sweatpants are like $300 and those flip-flops are like... I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but
she's wearing sweatpants and flip-flops to a fucking... She's the teacher.
But they're taking care of children. I'm not going to waste... My sister owns daycares in Brooklyn, and she wears a T-shirt. She'll wear jeans, I mean, but you're taking care of children.
But she works for herself. And when you're taking care of children, I get that part.
She's teaching children.
It's not a job. In the school, she works for herself.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, even my niece dresses up every day. But if I just feel like you're taking care of children. You're walking up and down stairs.
Not saying that but you could still look decent.
Not on parents' night. I don't care if she wore that in the...
Flip-flops is not appropriate in any business attire whatsoever. It's not.
I love my flip-flops.
No, but you work outside and it's different. In an office, in a school, I don't think your shoes should be opened. That's just the way.
First of all, it's not sanitary. It grosses me out. To go in
Some people don't take care of themselves. And you don't need to look at that every day. Mm. I mean, if you want, I do believe you have to dress, take yourself seriously, look good. Because you want to impress and make money and do things, you need to look good.
Oh, yeah.
And you need to feel good to look good, too, don't you think?
And if you care that much, you'll care about your job. Like, I disagree with it. I disagree with it completely.
And I see, and I look in a different point. I'm in Staten Island, and the teachers wear 6-inch heels, and I don't think you're really taking...
As far as a teacher, maybe not, I don't know. But I'm just saying, in the world... You have to look good. You have to look professional, and
absolutely,
it's not playing a part. It's actually respecting the job.
Yeah, I don't go to work and show a house in sweats. No, I get dressed
up. Person that
does
not dress good and well and takes it not seriously will be nothing in their life.
Yeah,
that's how I believe. I'm very strong on things like that. If it's an affordable thing, somebody can't afford to do that. I'll understand more. But. From if you have a mediocre job to a big job, I've always dressed well.
Yeah.
In shock. And you know what? If you don't feel, you don't have to wear, Versace. You just need to wear something decent.
You have to feel that you look good. It doesn't have to be a designer. It doesn't have to. I
interview people on a daily basis.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And I see them come and I go, all right, maybe because you're in this type of field, you're going to see scrubs and stuff like that. And I get that. You're coming from work. But I'm talking about the higher level doctors and stuff like that. Like you're off today. That's why you made the interview.
Yeah.
You could come in jeans and look good, but look the part
I agree.
Of what you're doing.
Be
agree. Serious.
I agree.
You want to ask me for a ridiculous amount of money a day, then you better show it.
I agree. I just think somebody when you said kindergarten, I just went back to my sister because I'm
Well, yeah,
not
they'll get
thinking,
paint all over you. They'll throw up on you.
Yeah, but
You're
not
just in a
not
daycare,
parents'
you know?
night. I'm not asking her what she's wearing when she's teaching my kids on a day-to-day basis. Once a year or twice a year,
Right, if
she
you
Oh,
have
yeah,
a
no,
particular
she
meeting,
should have been dressed.
Yeah.
by parent teacher.
There were no children there.
Orientation,
Right.
you know, when you
Yeah,
talk to
no, you're
parents.
right.
Do you plan on changing anything?
Yes. I have to say this. When I started, I'm on hormone replacement therapy, and when I started, and I went on it out of necessity, not because I was trying to improve anything. I was trying to improve me not wanting to kill myself because I had turned into
You were
another
miserable.
person. Right.
Wow.
So, and that comes with everything comes with side effects. So, now I've got a goatee, and I have to.
What does she have? A goatee?
She went to get her beard waxed before.
Yeah, I have a standing appointment with like the wax lady, but that's like totally worth it. So now I'm feeling better about myself than I did before. So now what I'm planning to do, because this is obviously I'm not getting any younger, I'm going to start trying to do those like isolated arm exercises and try to improve just the little things like that I can.
Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
I hope. I could never ever envision my own future, which is why I never thought I would even make it to midlife. I never planned ahead. I never saved money. I never did any of those things that we were supposed to do to prepare for our futures, because I was gonna like burn fast and furious, and that's it. But here I am. So I'm going to try as hard as I can to embrace the changes that are happening. What I'm gonna try to do to improve myself is I'm gonna try to have better arms so I can wear the clothes that I liked before, and I'm gonna try to lighten up on being so nostalgic and so stuck.
Christy, what about you?
Every day.
5 to 10 years, where do you see yourself?
Retired. Is that what you mean?
Like, just where do you see yourself?
What are you going to be doing in your retirement?
Babysitting her grandchildren.
Opening
that she
another
don't have
business?
yet.
Wait, how old will my kids be? 10 years.
Well, Michael will be 25.
Oh my God.
10 years, Sean will be almost 30. He'll be 29.
Angela will be 18, so that's not.
Oh
gonna
my
happen.
God.
Right? Imagine. Oh, well, if I'm not dead, then I will be. I don't know. I see myself being the same person. I don't know. I don't want to change anything. Maybe get another hobby.
Very nice. If I'm here,
I'm still going to look the same.
I'm going to be skinny or dead.
Well,
So what other, you could add another Ozempic or something?
No, I'm going to a new doctor on Tuesday, so let's see. Dr. Scaffieri, here I come. But I'm just saying, like, every woman, if you're a woman, you always want to change something. Even if
I
you're
think so.
perfect,
Yeah.
then you'll find something to change, the color of your hair. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I'm me, and I want to change some things about me. I'm a little crazy.
a little.
Yeah.
Do you think we embarrass our children by the way we dress?
Oh, no. I think I'm really cool. I think even though I'm big, I think
Yeah,
I still
you
dress
think
awesome.
you are, but does Sean and Michael think you are?
Oh, I think so. I think they say my mother's cool.
Do you think that your kids are embarrassed?
I know my husband's a horrible dresser, so he couldn't care less what he wears, and it's like we're two different people.
I saw him once on the porch. I went to go to her house, and her husband was on the porch, and I don't know what happened, but his pants fell down.
No. I would have died.
He just does not dress good, and it doesn't matter. I can buy him all the name brands, all the nice clothes. He still looks like shit. Like, he'll wear white socks that are dirty on the bottom, and I'm like, throw them out. Because every time we go to fucking a store with clothes, he has like 3 socks, and the 3 things are socks. That's all he gets. And then he wants to wear like horror shirts. Okay.
What kind of shirt?
Like horror themed shirts.
Oh, I would.
Friday the
No,
13th.
nothing would be in my house. I'm scared of all that.
Well, I'm not scared of it. But my point is,
I am.
scared of the raccoon, but I'm not scared of that. And there's no talking to him. I mean, like, and I do, if we go out, he's like, do you have my clothes? I'm like another child. It's horrible.
And
So I don't want my
Eric's the
kids to
opposite.
be like that. I know, because Eric is very neat. I don't want my kids to be like that because, I mean, like, seriously, I'm like, Dan, you got to put some clothes on. to go drop the kids off at school. Like, just a little bit, Michael has said something about it at one point to me, but not to him.
Like what?
Like, can you tell Daddy to dress a little better?
Oh, really?
What else can I do? So, I mean, so he does the laundry mostly because I'm always working. So I can't even, it used to be, I would chuck everything.
Yeah.
But he puts his own clothes away now. I used to put everything away.
I can't.
So I would throw it out even if it was washed. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Like, if I saw something, I'm throwing it out. So, like, I can't control everything anymore.
Yeah, no, you can't.
But, I mean, like, really, he thinks, the good thing is he thinks he looks good.
So he's confident.
He doesn't care. He's like, where am I going? To sit in the waiting room in a doctor's office? Right, but can you, like...
Represent a little better?
Like, the sweatpants, we're not paupers. That's what I try to explain to him. Like, we're not poor. You don't need to go dress. And he goes... Oh, it's not about that. I want to be comfortable. Okay,
which is what you say. You say I want to be comfortable.
Nice clothes. Like, there's nice sweatpants.
You could be comfortable in nicer sweatpants.
Right.
Yes, I
So
agree.
what I do is, because he stains everything, I basically put like the nice clothes in a different. He doesn't know where they are.
Oh, God.
So every time he has to go somewhere really special, I'm like, oh, here, wear this. But I mean, like, really, I mean.
So with your sons, how are you going to teach them to not be like that?
Well, Michael, I think at the 15 is the age where he wants all the nice clothes and, he dresses neat. Angelo doesn't care. He doesn't even put his pants on right, so it doesn't really matter.
But he will care when he gets a little older.
Yeah, I mean, he'll
let
wear
him get his first girlfriend.
Socks. Right. Michael has a girlfriend, so I guess maybe that's why. But Michael is more like me. Like, we can shop. Like, we can look at it. He says he wants something, it's there the next day.
Yeah.
Because I'm impressed. Like, he has a sneaker thing like I do.
So does Sean.
Oh, my God.
So it's like, oh, yes, let's get it. Because I have sneakers I don't wear. But I can
So
sell
Sean.
them for fortunes. But it's like, I like that they dress, like they like them. But I don't know. Angela maybe can go Danny's way. I don't know. Not as long as they're with me. Just
no, but honestly, he's young. He'll get over that and change. Michael, Sean was my big. Oh my God, Nike Tech fleeces, and he only wears the retro ones because he's crazy. Because he thinks I have a money tree in my backyard. I have a pool. There's no money tree. It's going downhill.
There's a lot of really. I mean, they like expensive clothes. I mean, I don't know. Just they like them.
No, but I got to be honest with you. Like, Michael's not like that. He is now. He's 18. But even he is kind. Sean has no care. I love Sean. He doesn't care if you tell him, Sean, go a little easy. It's my fault because Christmas, I think we have to go all out. I'm crazy. I love seeing their faces Christmas morning when they got gaming computers and 17 pairs of sneakers that I had to order. It was so bad that I have a credit of like $1,000 with StockX because I ordered the same pair 3 times. The same pair.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because
You're lucky you got it in the same size 3 times.
Well, no, twice because Michael got one too. So they're a size difference.
What is it?
What, the sneakers? I don't know, some kind of Jordan. Who the hell knows?
Oh.
I swear to God, they don't even wear.
So. It is now that time for reality check. What are we thinking right now?
I'm sweating.
I want a new wardrobe.
Let's go shopping.
Shopping! In the box.
The world is just a different place now. The world, you weren't capable of getting all the stuff that you can get now without going to a store. You never have to leave your house now. Ever. But you used to have to leave your house to get everything.
I just can't believe Amazon has their own half and half.
Oh, I shop on Amazon.
It says it on the container.
That's like we've always had it here.
I never look. I looked today.
Because you put it away today.
Yeah.
My kids call it like, oh, you got Bezos hummus? I'm like, yeah, Bezos makes
They have
good.
their own. But you've been to like Walgreens or something. They have nice brand or whatever.
Yeah, but I just never knew. I never seen Amazon half and half. I never saw it on the container.
So what is some of the stupid shit that you have bought online?
Amazon half and half.
That's not stupid.
I don't even know.
Oh my God,
Flowers.
Well, after she buys the raft for her pool, it probably would be the stupidest thing she
Yeah, we'll have to wait for that to
when
come
she
though.
deflates and it doesn't work.
Come on, it's awesome. I can't wait to get it. I'm gonna film me on it guys, watch. I'm
You
gonna
can blow it
film
up
you on
right here and put it on the table and show us how it works.
How am I getting it home? And we have no water here.
Well, I think that to help ourselves in the future and maybe in episodes later, we should have somebody on, maybe a stylist, maybe somebody to help us with our self-esteem.
A nutritionist. I would love one of those.
We're making a list of guests that we want to have on the show because we have a lot of questions and we have some answers.
And we have a lot
some
of shows to go. So,
So please let us know if there's anything that you would like and leave it in the comments, please.
and please follow us on all socials and visit us at midlifemafia.com.
Welcome to the family.
We're the Midlife Mafia, we rise and we roar, chasing dreams, not dollars, we're settling our score. Wrinkles are our trophies, we wear them with pride. The fire's burning brighter, we've got nothing to hide. Running on estrogen,